Hello, I'm Pam Carruthers of HealingStars.com. This is the chart, the full moon, 31st of August 2023 at 2:35 in the morning, British summertime. And as usual, I use the whole signs to represent the houses, and I don't normally put in the ascendant, but I think it's quite useful. Here's the ascendant right at the end of Cancer, an emotional sign. And Neptune, this is set for London, is right at the top of this chart. Now the full moon, here it is, the sun, 7 of Virgo. There's the moon in Pisces. Pisces is the most sensitive of all the signs of the zodiac. It's an empath. It's very much a reaching for the spiritual. However, Saturn is right next to it. So this is a heavy duty planet, Saturn. It's the stay after school that we have on this planet. It's gravity, lead, not so easy. So over the last night, I am sensitive to energies because of being an astrologer. It's part of goes with the job. And I couldn't sleep very well. So that is very indicative of that Moon-Saturn conjunction. Fortunately, Friday, this is Thursday, of course, that full moon, we still see that full moon on Friday, but also the moon by then would have moved away from Pisces into Aries. The sun and moon, if you notice, here's the chart over here. They are making very, very few connections. There's the sun, there's opposite Saturn, and that's it. The same with the moon. Obviously it's opposite the sun. Moon, sun is always a full moon. Saturn is the only planet that's connected to this particular full moon. Mercury, that lovely little planet, is going backwards, retrograde, third time this year, Mercury retrograde. And look at it here, it's at 19 of Virgo, and it's exactly in a difficult inconjunct, it's called, with Chiron, the archetype of the wounded healer, at 19 Aries. So the same degree, but they are very different qualities because the element of Mercury at the moment is in Virgo, which is an earth sign. Chiron is in fire, Aries, fire sign. And if you know about fire, earth can put out fire, as can water, of course. But this is a difficult quality. So healing very much is in the air right now. Interesting, Mercury will go forward this month, September, on the 15th, at 7 of Virgo. Wow, lo and behold, that's exactly where the sun is right now, at the full moon. So there's retracing of steps. Mercury is the messenger planet. It is going backwards. It is time to review, revise, edit, get things right, sort things out. It's very much a Virgo principle. And it's all about lists. It's all about priorities. It's a Virgo month, so it's very much the month of the year to do with the Marie Kondo method of clearing, housework, meditation, sorting things out, tidying. All of these things are very much how we spend our life, our daily life. And how we spend our daily life is how we spend our lives. So that's a very big clue. And notice also Mercury retrograde is in a trine, it is, to both Uranus and Jupiter. Now, this end of this week, I'm talking today on the 1st of September, Venus will go forward. Yay, that's a very good thing to be happening. Goes forward on the 4th of September. And interesting, all night, the moon and Jupiter will be together all night. That's a very auspicious omen. Then also we have Jupiter, Jupiter is also going retrograde, virtually at the same time on the 4th. that means basically, apart from the sun and moon that never go retrograde, every planet will be retrograde. And then obviously Venus breaks that cycle. Venus is now a morning star. The only way you can see Venus is to get up early, in the wee hours before the sun rises. And I've done a whole webinar on this, and it'd be lovely if you could watch it. I will advertise it in my newsletter, healingstars.com. What else do we need to look at right now? Well, we have some complex issues. All these green lines are they're difficult, they're stressful. So as Mars is in a stressful situation here in Libra, right up to Saturn. And that, fortunately, is moving reasonably fast because Mars is direct, but Saturn is retrograde. So over the next week, that will weaken. And that is good news because Mars likes to move forward. Saturn delays, it's procrastination, it holds back. I always mention it's like driving a car with the brakes on, if you've ever done that. Back in the day, I know I did once. Mars is all about, in Libra, is about the peacemaker. So that's very important signature at this particular month. Whereas Mars, you can see it's only, well, it has got a trine, a flow of energy. All the blue symbols are flow to Pluto, but it's not in the same element at all. It's in a different element. So Mars is governed by Venus. Venus is moving forward. Venus in Leo is to do with the energy of the sun, which is about leadership, creativity, sensitivity. If you are a sensitive person, highly sensitive, you more than likely have a connection to Neptune and also to the sign of Pisces. This is really important to rest, recuperate, take time out. Don't be hard on yourself. It's essential for mental health, especially at this full moon energy. And Saturn, as I said, is still opposite the sun. Even though the full moon energy is passing over 3 days, we're still getting that difficult quality. And I kind of stress it in my voice to take it easy. Thank you for watching. Pam Carruthers of healingstars.com.